It started back in 2015, and I had just become the Chief Executive Officer of the organization, and so I was fairly new and trying to figure out what really was going on, what was the full extent of services that we were providing at that time. I became CEO in September, and then it was October where I got a phone call.
I was in a meeting discussing crisis. There was a sheriff's office employee there who was talking about a lot of the difficulties over on the eastern part of Yavapai County.
And she had called me, I think, because she knew that the story she was about to tell me was something that would really activate me.
About an individual who wanted to jump over the overpass, and law enforcement got there in time and was able to talk the gentleman down, and he was extremely terrified about being driven in a police car and being transported anywhere.
Camp Verde Marshal's office had responded to the scene and had engaged this individual who was obviously having a lot of difficulty, very upset, crying, completely disconnected from reality.
So what would happen is that it is easier to take an individual to jail or to the emergency department, because they could drop that person off and then get back on the road to do their job.
And so, to the credit of Camp Verde Marshal's office, they really wanted to do something different other than take this person to jail, and we had told them to come to the emergency department. And so, for context, the emergency department from Camp Verde is about a 30-minute drive, whereas the Camp Verde jail, which services the entire county, is about a 9-minute drive from where they were at. And so they really didn't want to go to jail, but the minute that they brought up this emergency department, the person escalated even further.
After law enforcement pretty much already assured the young man that he didn't have to go anywhere, they then have to handcuff him and put him in the backseat of the car, to which he then proceeds to start banging the glass. The young man was taken to jail and booked in and became part of the justice system.
We started to go to community meetings. We started to meet people that were doing behavioral health. We started to look at what some of the options were we had if we could divert these people from jail.
And so we brought all of those individuals together at the table and said, if we were to create something that would work as an alternative, what would that look like, and what would be the value for you and make you want to use that? But if not us, then who is going to take care of this? If we don't respond, who else in the community is going to help with this? Which really was, we need a 24/7 response. We need people to get there within 30 minutes or less. Who wants to help me solve this problem? Basically, meet me in the community room and I'll provide lunch and we're going to talk this through. By the way, we're going to do this without any additional resources.